to stay right where you are, and I think the judges probably, after they get a drink, they'll have some words with you.
Okay.
Sarah, you're beautiful. You have a lot of talent. It's obvious that you know how to breathe properly because you've studied vocally with obviously music. How long have you studied voice?
8 years.
Okay, that's very evident. You breathe from your diaphragm. You never would have been able to hit those notes. And I believe I'm actually working on that song with a girl I'm coaching for another competition coming up next month. And that song has almost a 3-octave range, and you hit those notes pretty well. You started off a little under the pitch, but I think that was nerves. I think you realized that you're number one, and there's a lot of competition tonight. But honey, you hit that high B flat at the end with no problem. You got stronger as you went. Obviously, the audience liked that selection. That's a very hard song to perform well, and you did it very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's called setting the bar high, because that was the way to start this thing off. The vocal talent, I mean, you really, you got to nitpick to find anything. It was so well sung. And the stage presence, I like the passion you show when you sing those songs. I mean, you can tell you have the experience doing theatrical kind of work as well. It was just phenomenal. And again, way to go, set the bar high, and you've, I think, put a lot of pressure on the ones to follow you.
Thank you.
I agree with what they said. I think at the beginning was really pitchy. You nerves, you chalk it up to nerves. You're the first person out there tonight. I also agree that hitting that octave note is not an easy thing to do. Although, however, I do have just one little thing that I want to mention to you that you might want to think about. Think about less of hitting the high pitches and more about the low ones. Because the low ones you struggle on just a little bit. I can you quiver, see, you agree and you understand that, and I respect that out of you greatly. Thank you. You are awesome in the genre that you are. I can't think of anybody that I know specifically at all that is any better than you are in your genre, period. So take my advice for what it is. You do a beautiful job. You are a beautiful woman and a beautiful singer. Thank you.